if I don't hit start record, which I just did, we're just going to sit here and talk about shit this entire time because we didn't meet for an entire week. But welcome everybody.
Yeah, but Ted Lasso season 4.
This is true.
No, shrink. Wait, is it? I thought it was Shrinking season 4.
No, Shrinking season 3, and Ted Lasso season 4, and Shoresy season.
The watch list grows.
5. But
yeah, I can't fucking wait.
Yeah. Anyways, so welcome to the Star
I'm just
Wars.
excited that I finally ticked off K-pop Demon Hunters off my watch list.
I
so.
saw that too.
Well done.
So this is no longer the Star Wars Hunters podcast. This is just the Forever DMs talks about pop culture, the TV shows and movies that are out on streaming right now.
But this is what it sounds like, Bill. This is what it sounds like.
Last week we broke into 1 million pieces and we can't go back.
Oh God.
We are definitely not heroes. We are just survivors.
So we're just gonna quote K-pop Demon Hunters all night? That's what it is?
Bill, we're just trying to set you free, man.
I don't like the patterns that are showing here.
You better be ready for the takedown.
I'm just gonna take a sip of my soda pop here.
I guess we gotta be done.
Hold on. We're not talking about Don to Don. That's a whole different conversation.
No, that's the.
I'm gonna need you to chill out.
So, this intro I've been trying to get out for the past, 2 minutes. Welcome to the Star Wars Hunters podcast, and I'm just going to keep talking no matter what they say. I'm out with Book of the Dead, and I'm here with the Forever DMs about to play some freaking Star Wars. There.
This is how it's done, Bill. Nailed it.
DMs don't miss. That's how it's...
Oh, this is the second time I've been kicked out of Forge while we've sat here and talked. This is not...
Downloading a new...
Mara.
Right?
Downloading a new pack.
Nails, hair, blade.
Fit check for my napalm era.
I sing that at work every fucking morning.
Best line in the whole movie.
Yep.
As I bring together.
Oh yeah, Forge.
I know a lot of people argue that Idol, or Your Idol, is the best track, but Dun 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 is.
Oh come on, Your Idol's good. Your Idol was surprisingly good.
All the songs are good. But Dun 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 is the hype track of the year.
You mean this is how it's done?
Yeah. I'm just going to keep calling it Dun 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 because that's what they say.
Oh, well.
Dun Dun Dun.
I never thought I would hear like K-pop on local radio stations here, but I hear Golden every time I turn the radio on.
That shit is
Golden?
legitimately going to win a Grammy.
Yeah.
Probably.
That's going to happen.
Well, and this is how we seal the Han-Moon, guys. Like, It's us, the fans.
If that's the Han-Moon you want to seal, then I'm happy to destroy it. So.
All right. So on that note, as we last left off with the podcast, the party finally making it to Kenari and making it through the shield gate with a vast array of orbital cannons pointing at them that probably would have blown their ship out of the sky if they did not have the right code that they happened to get from a con man within an Imperial freighter. Piloting down into the ship, they notice a couple of strange things about the planet. The planet is supposed to be quarantined. It is supposed to be a mining accident that wiped out the entire planet. But upon scanning the planet, they found life. Too much abundant life, actually. The entire planet is covered in a forest from what they can tell from their scanners, and all oceans seem to be now a vast, dense canopy of forest and trees. Traveling towards the coordinates that they had of an Imperial signal, they did get a blip on their scanner and decided to stop and check, landing within the canopies of trees. As soon as the landing pad opened up, like just completely froze. I didn't know what landing pad was. Completely froze as the landing pad opened up and a gust of just pure oxygen from this forested planet rushed in. What seemed to collapse and have some type of fit, and we called it then. So we will pick up right where we left off with, I believe, the party rushing him to the infirmary
/ Watts room.
/ Watts room.
So Thule was still coming out of the piloting area, like he hasn't noticed any of this going on.
So
Yeah, so I mean, I guess I probably would have been there as the hatch was opening as well, at the ready for whatever was going on. So I look down and see what do I see as Watt is having this reaction to the oxygen.
I don't know, Gabe.
Or whatever he's reacting to.
So
What's Watt doing?
We scanned it, it's breathable, etc. We go out into it, and the way it was described by our fantastic GM was that the air was just incredibly pure. And Watt starts having a panic attack, acting like he can't breathe. And as you rush him back into the ship, like worried about some sort of pathogen or something in the air, he, like, as soon as the doors close, he seems to calm down.
So
And
I think
just eyes
having been there,
wide.
probably just like as he like maybe like dropped down to his knees or some such as he was having this reaction, Tisk would have just like grabbed him, slammed the control back to close the door again, and hauls him back into the storage area.
Thule will come lumbering down from the cockpit. I thought we were getting off the ship. What happened?
What happened?
This, I'm not sure.
Thule, not being skilled in medicine, walks over to Watt and just kind of pats you, but it feels like a forceful smack on your back. Breathe, little man.
Little man.
Someone
Sean.
blows a foghorn over in the distance. Breathe.
Thule, if I could trouble you to just roll a strength check for me, just to see.
Oh, you absolutely can.
Yeah, just to see.
I cannot see that dice at all. 11.
Good enough. So as you pat Watt on the back, there's this panicked inhalation. And as I'm doing that, you come down and pat me on the back and literally knock me straight over face first. And Watt doesn't say much, doesn't really say anything. But I'm getting up and I'm like looking around and checking myself, and I flip open the pop lad and I scan myself, and I'm feverish almost. If you try to stop him, he's no, and just keeps going. Nothing's wrong.
Okay, well, I'm going to head to the airlock and
No,
see how I do.
Don't go outside.
I like squat down, like sniper rifle in hand, like butt on the deck as I get down closer towards Watt.
You have a little bit of like medicinal skill, right?
A little bit, yeah.
So you can see on Watt's pop lad, like, if anything, on the little scan he just ran from himself, if anything, like his oxygen levels look better than they did before. Like it does not look like anything's actually wrong.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Heavy.
A bit moist, but, and I kind of like take a thought for a second. Probably the cleanest air you've ever experienced.
Wait, you saying that he had a panic attack because the air was too...
I kind of like give a shrug.
And you all hear the compression of the airlock opening, and Thule, you just see him take a huge gulp of a breath and starts coughing like he just hit a blunt too hard. It's like, oh.
And I immediately I run out and I grab onto your like pant leg and I'm trying to pull you back into the ship.
That is some of the freshest air I have breathed in a long time.
It's something's wrong.
No, I could get used to this. There's moisture in it. Oh, it feels good. And Thule just takes a few more gulps of air.
Never been on a jungle planet, I take it.
What's a jungle?
I just kind of point towards the airlock. All that.
Hang on. And Watt runs back into, not into the medical bay, but into like the tech area. And I'm going to start scrambling through just random components, parts we have, basic like the rebreathers that Solo had when he was inside the giant slug, like that kind of stuff. I'm just like scrambling through all these different parts and pieces, and I come back with this like jury-rigged cyberpunk mask over my face.
Doesn't actually
act.
Yeah, doesn't actually do shit.
No, it doesn't. I think it filters the air. Okay, that's all that matters. It will not provide any mechanical benefit whatsoever. But I come out and there's a hiss click of almost like a comm link as I'm talking through the breather grill on my Goth Knight cyberpunk mask. And okay, we can go.
I just need to know what Watt sounds like making a Bane impersonation.
I don't think it's a Bane impersonation. I think it's more like okay, it's more like Dick Grayson as a kid running around the Wayne Manor pretending to be Bane. Like Watt is pretending to be the kid who is pretending to be Bane. You merely adopted that because the comlink kicks out.
It's not an ocean, but I'll take it. This feels amazing.
So stepping
And Tule's like stretching and flexing and like getting all the oxygen to his muscles he possibly can. This is the first time he's been on a non-like city or undercity or pirate-like planet in a long time.
so
As we walk back towards the airlock, I just like pat Watt on the head. You'll get used to it.
stepping down
And
this
I will
gangplank.
Head out. Yeah, I'll head out ahead of him.
Stepping down this gangplank into the surface of Kenari, you find yourself surrounded by a dense forest, vast vistas that you can see in the distance of just grand mountain ranges, a beautiful, lush, almost pristine, untouched environment from the way you're looking, almost a primordial-like planet. Tisk, your sniper rifle at the ready as you guys are walking down the plank. Is Tisk barefoot? Because Bosk is barefoot. Or do you wear boots?
Oh yeah, no, I don't think I've got boots on.
Right.
They're pretty.
Your feet.
Claws out.
Your paws out. Your feet touch down on some of the softest, lush grass you've ever felt in your life as you step down, and it kind of just cushions with you. The soil underneath.
So you're saying you're claw dogging the soil.
The soil underneath soft and rich and smells of earth. From this distance, smells solidly of fresh, fertile earth underneath your feet.
Definitely.
I like step out and like give a couple like just bounces as there's so much give to the sheer vegetation like on the ground as we walk out, but then just kind of keep on walking out.
All right. As you walk out, you are hearing birds all around you. The sound of animals in the distance. This forest feels lush with life and very vibrant. Give me perception checks all around.
Oh, a 3 for Thule.
Yeah. No,
Natural motherfucking 20.
I also have a 3.
Okay.
So I
Your
can-
hypervigilant little ass after your panic attack.
Why am I the
So
Just that pure oxygen high.
yeah? Why?
Hitting
Okay.
Watt's eyes for the first time.
I had smoke inhalation once, and they gave me pure, like almost pure fucking oxygen. You're talking about clear thoughts, like this. Oh, that's what it feels like to actually breathe. So,
Yeah, believe it.
stepping down here and hearing the vast life that surrounds you on this planet. Immediately, all of you looking around, Thule and Shug, yeah, it makes sense. There's a lot of trees and everything around you, and you can hear the animals in the distance. Watt and Tisk, you guys hear birds. You hear birds flying off, flying around you. You don't see a damn thing. You see no animals. You hear them. Obviously fucking hear them. You see nothing.
Is that we see nothing because the canopy of trees is so dense?
No, even with a canopy of
Or-
trees, you should be able to hear how close these birds sound. You should be able to hear them flapping above your heads from tree to tree. You don't see. You hear the sounds of arboreal-like animals swinging from vine to vine, but you don't see any movement.
I'm gonna walk down the ramp and touch the tree.
Feels like wood.
Actually, I'm gonna stay on the ramp, and I'm gonna wing a lug nut out of my pack at a tree.
Bink. Bounces off the wood.
I'm gonna run back into the cockpit,
Okay.
immediately flipping a couple of switches and power up the sensor suite. Our basic, not fancy sensor suite. And I'm gonna scan for life sign.
Okay. Star Wars sensors are not like Star Trek sensors. You cannot detect a living being on a ship or anything like that. You detect life signs. You are detecting things expelling carbon dioxide. You are detecting some movement around you. So there is life.
I'm gonna leave the sensor running. I'm gonna set it on a low passive mode, so it's not burning a lot of fuel. And I'm gonna check to make sure that won't be a problem
Okay.
before I walk away. And just set it to record.
Okay. You hit record on the sensor suite, making sure that it's capturing all the movement and everything and the life signs and what have you. How far? Because the further you want it to scan and record, I'll say more power it's going to use.
We're gonna keep it at a medium pace here. We're not gonna push planetary kind of vibe. Just staying in the immediate surroundings. And if I can, I'll tell the ship to alert me. Program an alert if anything comes within physical contact of the exterior of the ship.
Okay, so you want a notification if something comes near. Okay.
Yeah.
So because it's not an AI program or a droid
absolutely.
mind
Super
within
crude.
it keeps going off as you guys are walking away from it to show that it's working.
That's fine. Perfectly fine.
So
I turn back and go boop boop.
stepping down from the ramp,
Did you just lock the fucking ship? Is that what that was?
Yep.
So stepping down from the ramp again, checking your pop lad, what you still from the sensors and the signal that you guys picked up on the way in, you get the same static signal going off a distance away, a couple hundred meters. And if I do recall, it was an SOS signal.
So it was Tisk that was the other
Yeah.
person who noticed, right? Tisk, there's a moment where Shug is down just a little bit further down the ramp, floating next to Thule, and you just feel this tug on your pant leg, and you look over, and Watt is waist high on you. He's not minuscule. He's minuscule to Thule, but it's not right.
Something does seem a bit off. What did you see on the scans? And I apologize if I'm asking for a repeat here.
You're fine. You were doing baby things.
Baby
Yeah.
things. Yep.
There were a few life signs moving around in the forest, but super basic sensor suite. I can't really get
Yeah.
a
Readings on things.
yeah. I can't by any means do a planetary scan or anything like that.
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah,
not enough. Not even enough for a small village or a family. I pull up my pop lad and look to where the location was. Watt crudely drew a map with the Etch-a-Sketch kind of thing. I don't have live data or anything like that way.
So, given where, like, noting where Watt is pointing toward, I'd like to take a second on that perception check. Is there a, like, any kind of a... I got real eerie there for a second. Is there any, like, specific direction of any of the sounds that I'm hearing that I could potentially try and, like, hone in on? Like, you said we're hearing some things around, but we're not seeing anything. So, like, based off of what I'm hearing, can I pick a direction and try and, like, really pay closer attention to that using, like, the scope on the sniper rifle?
You're hearing the sounds of what you would normally hear in a forest. It's all around you. There's no pinpoint of like a PA or a speaker coming out, shooting out this sound. The sound's all around you as if you're in a living forest. Taking your scope and zoning in on the sound of obviously what would be a bird in a tree, scoping and trying to find the source of some of these noises. Even with going off your past perception that you just did, you're not seeing anything.
The sounds don't make sense. There's nothing here.
Meanwhile, Thule's down at the end of the gangplank talking to Shug, and oh, I hear so much life. I hope we find something. I want a pet. If I pick it up, I'm gonna keep it.
Shug
Like
turns to
Thule's getting excited.
So Shug steps off of his droid onto Thule's shoulder, and he turns to his droid and says, "Go find something for Thule to pet." And I just want to send my droid on like a little like a loop, and see if it can like pick anything up.
Oh, I've heard of bunnies. They look cute. Tell it to get a bunny. And Thule's like yelling after the droid.
Get a bunny! What do you want your droid? What skill do you want your droid to use to try to find something?
Well, it has advantage on perception checks when it relies on hearing because of the module that I have on it, so I'll go with perception.
What exactly
And
is
it's
your
also-
orders?
Tracker droid, so. I told it to go find something for Thule to pet.
Okay.
Okay, so with my perception bonus, that is a 16.
16. Droid goes out into the distance. It's gone for a while. You continue hearing these noises, and eventually, I'd say after 10, 15 minutes of sitting on this gangplank, eventually you see the droid coming out with something in its two pinchers in its hands, coming back to you. And it drops you an item into your little hands. To you, it's big. About the size of a baseball.
Okay.
That's an animal skull of some type.
Thule, I think this is a
flat.
This is your here's your bunny.
The flat teeth of it show that it was a omnivore type animal. Small, large to you. You could have rode it.
So just looking, like, can I like review the footage, or can the droid tell me like, did it find anything living? It didn't find anything living.
It followed because the perception check was made by noise. It followed the sound of a creature, and it led it to a skeleton.
Interesting.
Yep.
So he like
not
plops
good.
this skull into my arms, which I'm holding like a fucking like beach ball because it's that big. I'm like, guys, I don't like this.
You know, I've read A Tale of Two Cities, and if you think I'm Lenny, you're wrong. I don't need a skull or a dead thing to pet.
You're talking about, that's not A Tale of Two Cities.
Of mice and men.
You're right. Oh gosh, of mouse and men. Thank you. Sorry.
Tell me about the rabbits,
they're-
George.
I'm
It
gonna.
was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Somehow Lenny found a dead animal in the wrong book.
What? They're like, I don't remember this from A Tale of Two Cities.
What two
Same thing.
strange stories to combine of everything.
And suddenly we have a new world to play in, y'all.
The two
so,
strangest narratives to have combined Tale of Two Cities and of the Mice and Men.
I'm
But
gonna.
both on high school reading log, so
Yeah, that's
you
what-
see,
yeah.
in my mind where they overlapped there, I read them
I-
at the same
I-
age. I apologize. Yes, of mice and men. And Thule is intelligent. He's well read, so he does make this comment of like, I've read this book. I'm not that character.
But that breaks time because this is in a galaxy a long time ago. And I'm
Yeah,
far, far away.
he read of mice, droids, and
He quotes
humans.
yeah. Right. Of boglings and Trendoshans. I don't know.
So
What you're trying to tell me is that Steinbeck was a fucking time traveler. That's what you're trying to say.
I'm here for this
I
theory.
fucking believe.
So, running off of the nat 20 that I had earlier for my perception, I want to like bound up to Thule, and I almost like scramble in front of Shug and like push the dead thing away. Don't even care. And I look at the droid and I say, "Show me," because in my mind the droid is sentient. So.
I mean, that's fine. He can take you back to where he was or where he got.
And I don't stop to explain anything. Watt bounds off to where the droid takes him, whether other people follow or not.
Yeah, let's. I'll follow. I'll definitely follow.
What's the rest of
Yeah,
the party?
uh,
doing?
It's gonna find me a pet, and
And
yeah.
by follow, I mean I tap Thule on the shoulder and say, "Hey."
Yeah,
Right.
conversely to like Thule still being excited about supposed wildlife around it, Tisk is like super on edge. Tisk is not happy about this situation.
And
So I am in full on like prowling cautionary situation here.
I don't know. Maybe it's the masochist in me, or the sadist in me that I love it when I make you guys so paranoid.
So,
There's something very unnatural about all of this that has Tisk like super on edge right now.
the next to Tisk, as you've got the sniper rifle up, you look kind of like pan to your left, and Alexander is there. Grenade launcher, rocket launcher, blaster, vibroblade, everything is deployed. And he's
Hell
like,
yes.
he is like where you're not looking is where he's looking, like as if you're like back to back.
He is in like
Like-
War Machine full deploy right now, just like
100%. Like, and by the end of this campaign, he is going to be a mini war machine, and he will not throw away his shot.
All right, so following Shug's droid with Shug riding on Thule's shoulder, Tisk and Watt walking together with Alexander playing like reverse predator in the back, watching everything with a little laser light bouncing off the trees. You guys follow Shug's droid of as it putters in on its repulsor engines, taking you a couple yards out of the, I wouldn't even say clearing, because you guys had to crush trees to land here.
Yep.
It is
So-
a clearing now.
Yeah. So takes you about a couple yards away from where you landed to just the base of a tree. And you see like the vines and plant growth have like grown. The skull's been here, or what's left of the skeleton of this small creature. Been here long enough. It's completely decayed. The plant growth has like grown over it and like through the skeleton and like all this other stuff.
Where's the sound?
You roll me a perception check.
Alexander. Perception.
Could Thule assist, but like from a more playful perspective of Thule is still looking for his pet, and the skull is not cutting it.
18 total.
18 total. I would have made you, but he already rolled with advantage.
Okay, you're fine.
Yeah, my turret has the ability to give me the help action. So
Sure,
that's
yeah.
why I'm clarifying and only using it when it's narratively appropriate.
So, scanning through Alexander for any movement, any sound, looking for a small creature, you do hear what could possibly be a creature this size, a few feet away, and then all of a sudden the sound almost abruptly stops, and then you start hearing a bird above you.
Not unnerving at all.
Right?
Oh, so many theories. So many of them Gabriel and not Watt.
Oh boy, I hope it's a Lothcat. I could go for a Lothcat. And Thule's just been naming off different creatures he's heard of that he wants to pet.
The whole time you're
I'm gonna
your pop lad of just every 5-minute interval, you get the 3-minute burst of like bing bing, bing bing, bing bing, homing in the distance.
yeah, I don't like this at all.
I'm gonna roll an insight check and see if Thule has picked up on your discomfort at all, or if he's still in a very like playful, excited mode.
Roll it, and I'll let you know. As Sean froze.
Right, just in time to freeze. Oh no, Thule is still very playful and excited.
Yeah, checks out. Absolutely checks out. Something's wrong here. I don't like this. Sorry, hang on. I don't like this.
Well, that's because you're snack size. If you were my size, it'd be more fun.
But there are no snacks.
Well, you're the snack, buddy.
Oh no!
To what?
Don't worry, I'll
point,
protect you.
I don't know that there really are any. I haven't spotted anything since we landed. Nothing.
Now Thule will take the time to actually look around and see
Give me another
if there is
perception
any
check.
fauna. Looking for signs of fauna. Could it be nature instead of perception?
Sure.
I thought we left
Thule
the guy
is-
on the station.
A little bit better. That's a 19.
All right, with a 19, knowing what you do about nature and all those several different like planets that you've been on, being a pirate, you start hearing what Tis said. You start looking for the normal signs that you would life within a forest. You look for trails, footprints, scratches on trees where animals have sharpened their claws or scratched themselves, rustling the bark or whatnot. You look around, you don't see any signs of life other than the noise.
Guys, there's nothing making the noise. It's just the noise. And Thule's suddenly very confused.
Yes, that's what has been concerning.
We should.
I
go.
don't think you're going to find a pet here.
How far are we from the tracker, the SOS signal?
Moving about as far as you did into the forest, about 12 yards. It's still a little under 100 yards away.
Okay.
I was really hoping for pets, but pray it is. And Thule whips out his hammer and is now walking, just like tapping his hammer across his hand as he walks through the forest now.
As Watt is gonna go on Nimbly Bimbly and take to the trees and scout ahead.
All right. So the party continuing through the forest, hearing the sounds of life all around them. Watt going from tree to tree, almost
On Nimbly Bimbly.
almost in his natural environment. As what is the party's marching order? Watt obviously in front.
I'd like to send my droid along with Watt, and then I'll stick with Thule if that's cool with Sean.
Free rides on Thule's shoulders.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think the rest of us are probably sticking pretty close to each other, but I'm definitely keeping a track on Watt, and keeping an eye on like basically like I don't know, taking something of like an Overwatch kind of view of wherever Watt is going. I'm scanning around for anything that might be problematic.
And Alexander his directive is just to stick next to Tisk, guard the direction Tisk is not looking.
All right. So as you guys are going, checking the tracker on your pop lad, almost like the alien.
It's Balboa back in the ship, like just blipping me the info regularly.
You get the
and sad R2 noises.
you get the alien like movement tracker on the front, like from Aliens, where it's like you're getting closer and closer to whatever the signal is. You eventually come out of a dense foliage over this little bit of the rise, looking down as you should be right on top of whatever the signal is. You guys look down to see.
Chasm. You have vision turned on. There is no token.
No, I forgot something. There, you guys should see that.
Ooh, what kind of ship is it?
This is
Or
just a generic
part
ship.
Part of a ship.
This is a generic ship. But
Okay.
You see the remnants of a crash of some type. What is the music stuff? So, you see the remnants of some type of crash that has been here. It's been here long enough that the vegetation has grown up over through the panels. Some of the panels being popped up as the roots of trees have grown into the ship. The Durasteel plating of this ship has rusted and has been dented in from the sheer vegetation that's grown up around it. But looking at your pop lad, whatever is inside that ship is giving off a SOS signal.
I look back to everybody from the branch I'm sitting.
Tisk just silently growls forward towards the ship. So I will stealthily approach.
Seeing Tisk stealthily take off in one direction, Thule will kind of make a wider, longer sweep around, and he is not moving stealthily. He is tromping and traipsing through the forest floor, crushing things underfoot, breaking twigs, making as much noise to draw to himself as possible.
All right, whoever is being stealthy, roll me a stealth check.
On Thule, so
Oh hell yeah! That is a
no.
natural 20 from Tisk for a total of 26.
Tisk,
Even with a 2, I got a 10.
Tisk with
And my hope was to draw as much attention to myself as possible as we traipse through the woods. So I don't know if that lowered the DC or if you want me to roll something different. But
that's definitely. I get what you're doing.
Okay.
Tisk basically
Cool.
straight up activates chameleon powers and dis-fucking-peers.
he's on a different planet somewhere.
What is harder to tell where he is, but eventually you see a wrench fall and like crap.
No, it's my tail. It's the big fluffy tail that sticks up, even though I think I'm hiding.
So Tisk,
Very
as
freaked out right now.
you are moving around, you do notice that there is a section of the ship, the rear of the ship is wide open from where obviously was an impact when this thing hit the ground. There was once an indention that's where you can tell it has dug through the rut of the ground. You can follow the trajectory back of where it came through the trees, and you can't tell any broken trees or anything like that from the length of time it's been here. The ship obviously had a rut where it landed, dragging across the ground when it crash landed, but the rut is covered in vegetation. But the back of the ship was ripped open by this massive rock that it slid over, and you can see somewhat inside. And from the distance, you see that the vegetation has started growing into the ship as well.
Watt has like approached and thinks he's being stealthy, and then all of a sudden there's just a like hiss next to your ear.
Clever girl.
It's been here a very long time.
Ah,
And then I just step past Watt and like continue going forward, and somehow manage to like vanish through the vegetation again.
how does he do?
Meanwhile, Thule is walking up to the back ripped open part of the ship. I sure hope no one hears me coming. I wonder if anybody's in this or anything. Just spinning his hammer in his hands.
So you step onto the Durasteel plating of the ship. You see the vines and the roots have grown into the ship itself, almost tearing up part of the equipment panel. Roll me a perception check.
While he rolls that, are there any other entrances onto this ship, or just what's been broken open?
This one seems like a very large one, but it seems like the only one you can see right now.
Flat 17.
With a 17, as you step on and your feet hit the Durasteel plating underneath the vegetation, you look down and you see near your foot the armored glove and white armor, now filthy and dirty, covered in vines, attached to an arm that's going underneath the vegetation of a stormtrooper.
Thule, understanding the state of decay, will give it a gentle tug to try to pull out whatever remnants of the stormtrooper body are still there. Preferably not ripping the whole arm off.
Give me a strength check.
Low roll, come on. Last time I ripped a doctor's arm off. Let's not do that again. 9 on the die for 14
So if
or 13. Sorry.
14 pulling on his arm, eventually you start hearing the snapping and the pulling of this vegetation as it lets go, and eventually you pull out this corpse that you think suit of stormtrooper armor. It is covered in lines of vegetation where the vines had grown over it. One piece, you did not rip an arm off. Smells of decay and rot and earth.
You think you could use a back to pack?
I think he'd make a better hand puppet at this point. And Thule will like hold his head up and bobble it around a little bit, the stormtrooper helmet. Be like, I've been here too long. Lance ate me, and then drop him.
Make him say.
I don't suppose you want to. You got medical skills. You can check out the body. It's not really my thing.
Not me.
I make the bodies. I don't do the autopsies. Well, at least he's here on display. Are we going further in, or are we checking out more here at the entrance?
As you drop the body, Tisk has already somehow taken like 3 steps past you into the ship.
Where the hell? Never mind.
And is just heading on in.
What? Where are you?
I'm trying to home in on that signal.
It's coming from inside the ship.
Yeah, I am taking the most direct route I can find to the source of that signal.
Okay.
Watt is kind of like a scent hound right now.
Whoa.
He's focusing on the problem to not panic.
Walking into this ship, you start noticing more vegetation throughout the ship as it's been here a long time.
I'm going to be trying to ascertain exactly what that long time is.
You see a lot of the panels
Because-
have vegetation growing through it. You pass by the stormtrooper that Thule pulled out from under the vegetative growth. Going deeper into the ship, and eventually finding a ramp up, stairs up to another level as you go. You pass several dead stormtroopers as you go. Died on impact or from some other means. Unless, of course, you stop to take a look. Most of them covered in different vines and vegetation.
I'm too focused on what I'm trying to.
Okay.
So as people move past me into the ship, how big of a ship do I feel this is? Like, is it multiple levels?
It's going to be
is
multiple
it
levels.
like, is it a freighter like ours? Okay.
It's a little bigger than y'all's ship.
Okay.
Okay.
Good questions.
Not huge. It's not a Star Destroyer, but it's a little bigger. You start noticing the Imperial designs on it though, as you get deeper into it. The outside being worn away through vegetation, rot, and just the weather. You start noticing Imperial designs. You see the dead stormtroopers and dead armor as you're walking through, eventually going up
Here's a
this
question.
ramp.
Compared to the last Imperial freighter we were on, is this smaller? Is this same size?
Smaller.
Smaller. Okay. Can I get an idea of how large of a crew a ship this size would have had?
Empire. No telling. If it was a troop transport, you would have had a lot.
Okay.
So along those
On-
same lines of reasoning, can I look at the ship and see what brought it down, like how it's damaged or anything like that, or is that like covered by the vegetation?
With the amount of vegetation, the impact, you can tell that a lot of damage has been done to this. It's very hard to tell what damage is just from weather or from the crash itself. But the signal does go deeper.
I'm all for going in and investigating the signal, but like surely there's nobody here. If someone is still alive, they've left. So I'm gonna check around outside and see if I can find tracks. Or...
Just as you say that, deeper in the ship, as you guys are standing on the level going up, you hear the sound of a comlink chirping.
And see, I'm glad I said that out loud, because if I hadn't, then that comlink wouldn't have gone off. So
Yeah, I think Tisk is already on the hunt for that. However, he is approaching through the ship looking for any kind of signs of like booby traps or something, like anything that anybody would have like potentially have, like, this has been here a long time. So if somebody else came in and is like using this as a trap to lure anybody else in or anything along those lines, I'm looking for anything else nefarious as we move forward.
Give me a perception check.
I'm going to do a perception check on that, and I am going to use my assess the situation superiority die on that to add a d4.
Bill, I'd like to roll a survival check with my droid on the outside.
Got something on the inside as well.
Okay.
And Thule is just making noise. He's dragging his hammer behind him. It sounds like the warriors come out to play guy with the bottles.
Another fucking nat 20.
Oh, I also nat 20'd with my droid.
Get it!
Also, I don't think that added the d4 though.
All these,
It did.
all these net 20s.
But my, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, my stealth was a higher check than that. Yeah, it did. Yeah, so that's another 26 total.
All right. Sorry. What were you checking for again? For traps?
Me? I'm looking for traps, booby traps, anything that it like looks like it was potentially introduced at a time frame since all of this happened.
Okay. So this is what I'm seeing. Watt and Tisk are going deeper into the ship, going up this top level. Watt following the SOS signal. Tisk following the comlink, but looking for traps. Shug, you're going outside with your droid. Thule, what are you doing?
So Thule was slowly just dragging his hammer through the ship, making as much noise as possible to try to cover what everybody else is doing, and tracking deeper into the ship. He's essentially following Tisk's trail,
Okay.
but making a lot of noise about it.
Okay, Shug, you riding your droid going outside. Give me, what are you scanning for?
No, I'm gonna sit on the ramp and let my droid go. I rolled a 24 survival. I'm specifically scanning for like tracks, or since this is a tracking droid, like it's looking for like man-made or humanoid-made tracks to or away from the ship.
Okay, as you're scanning, you pick up movement, and the droid kind of hones in on it with your 24. Okay. Tisk, Watt, and Thule, you guys follow the signals all the way. You listening to the sound of Tisk listening to the sound of comlink. Watt following the signal. You eventually come to the cockpit of this, going up 2 levels to eventually come to this cockpit of this ship. The cockpit has several bodies inside of it. Less vegetation than the rest of the ship. The bodies lay on the ground. What? You see the blinking of a console, showing that there is power and there is a signal going off.
As I do, what? So Watt spent a lot of time inside Imperial ships in various states of disassembly and decay. Not covered in vegetation, admittedly, but as Alexander pops up next to me and I'm looking at all the consoles real quick before I step into the room, I look at Alexander and we both kind of scan back and forth, and I want to try to identify what sort of craft this was.
Okay.
And I would love to lean into technology for that if I can. Leaning on Alexander for his give me help feature as well.
Okay.
Okay. I forgot to roll the second roll. Hang on 1 second. Okay, 18 is the highest.
As soon as you get up here and you start seeing it up here with an 18, you've never seen a make of ship like this before, but you've heard of them. These would, with an 18, you would have never seen one of these, but this is an observation ship, usually run by the scientific branch of the Imperial Navy.
I'll share that and then go to the console.
All right. You go to the console, you see a readout of someone in the screen, you wipe it off and there's dirt and debris and you see where the vines have kind of grown through. and you see a readout of an active computer terminal that's up, still powered, and the last entry is written there. While that's going on, Tisk, you hear the sound of that comlink going off coming from a gray uniformed corpse that's near the front of the ship. Is Jacob frozen? Oh.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Say that again. Sorry.
Okay, no, you hear the comlink sound, the chirping that you were following. You hear it coming from a corpse near the bow of the ship in the co-pilot's seat, laying kind of slumped into the side in a gray uniform. Desiccated body. Looks like it's completely, decayed. The skin pulled taut against the skin, but obviously the sound of an active comlink coming from it.
Yeah. I will proceed on closer. Obviously still trying to keep an eye out for anything that looks trapped about the process here. But if I can assess that this comlink is not below something whenever I pick it up, I will in fact pick up the comlink.
Okay. So your droid outside tracking down the movement, you're checking the comlink. What? You are looking at the screen. Everything that's about to happen all happens at the same time. What? The first thing you notice, the last entry on this ship, when the SOS signal was sent, when it went down, was 2 months ago.
Yep.
Tisk,
Was
you pick up the comlink, it's broken in half in your hand, but the noise is still being made. But you notice, looking down at the body, one of the vines that's wrapped around it, you see a red flower, and the red flower is vibrating, and every time it vibrates, it's making the comlink sound.
So we have mimic plants instead of mimic
Shug,
freaking birds is what we have.
Shug, the movement that your droid catches is you see a bunch of vines slithering towards the ship, and that is where we're going to take our break.
Yeah, I thought so.
I love this.
Nice.
That's sexy. Yeah.
That as soon as we got to this point, I was like, this is killer plants. We're all gonna die. I love it.
So, we'll come right back with our break. We're going to pause right here. So,
Yes, indeed.
and we are back. As we last left off at the break, that was only a few seconds ago to you guys. The party investigating the down ship on Kenari, following the SOS signal of the ship coming down, following the sound of an old communicator going off, the party separated, well, to a point. Shug separating and staying outside on the landing ramp of the ship. Each of them detecting several different things, coming to realize that there is life on this planet, but it might be the vegetation. So we will pick up right where we left off with Tisk. Tisk, you see this bell plant just vibrating. Every time it's vibrating, it's mimicking the sound of a comlink.
I grabbed my own comlink and just stayed out to the group. It's the plants. The plants are making the sounds.
As soon as that happens, Thule, you feel something grab your leg, and you look down, and one of the stormtroopers' corpses has wrapped its gloved hand around your ankle. As you look into the gaps of the armor, you see the
Zombies.
the vines tighten and squeeze as if they're the muscles inside the armor, as you start seeing other armor get up with the vines acting as an internal muscular system, making the armor move.
Fucking cordyceps.
Thanks.
What is
I
the
fucking
fucking
hate it.
delicious in dungeon?
So, I need initiative from people as I activate the multi-level map.
Wouldn't give for a thermite launcher right now.
So, you will not be able to see, Shug, you will not be able to see the other party as you are on a lower level than them.
Yeah, fuck them.
Okay, so I got a 20 for Watt, I got a 9 for Tisk, I got a 4 for Two.
Hold on, do I have inspiration? I do. I don't want a 4. I go last in every initiative combat.
Okay.
Your combat
I'll tell you what. Let's see if the DM will allow this. I will trade you initiatives because I am so focused on the console and you are actively being engaged. What do you think,
Sorry,
GM?
If you
I was
guys-
trying to start a fight.
I will say, I like the narrative here. So, because that gives you a point. Yeah, you have initiative. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. Or what? You can sit there and say, you lose your round. That you can put a surprise on yourself. But if you guys were in the same initiative, I'd let you choose. So,
Fair.
with that being said, Shug, what was yours?
I got a 6, but with my bad feeling feature, I get to move my speed before anything happens.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
you
do
got a
that.
6. Just updating you, and I'm putting your robot with you
Oh, I can't. Why can I not move Shug?
because it's haven't started combat yet.
Oh. Okay, well I get to use my movement like now, so
Yeah, well, I'll
just
get
moving
it. I'll
30
get it.
feet deeper into the ship.
We will get to that in just a second because I have dice to roll.
Just a couple.
I mean, if I could, can I select multiple ones? I don't think it's gonna let me. But
And for those waiting, we're still just sitting here while Bill rolls die after die after die after die. I'm pretty sure we're up to a solid 20 at this point, close to it.
Bold plan, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for him.
15 unknown NPCs. Now 16. Now 17.
What baffles me is like we have all these separate initiatives. I'm like, oh god.
well, that's what I like about Foundry. It's so easy to do that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So as we start off, I'm gonna hit begin combat, and we're gonna start with one of my favorite stuff,
What?
the Hunter's battle theme.
Yeah. All the pop outs don't.
Yeah, that hasn't been updated yet. So before we start off, before what it is
Are you
even
sure?
your turn,
Mine's been working fine.
Shug, you need to move. So you wanted to move. Oh, is the grid not showing up? Let me fix that real quick.
It's very faint. I can still see it.
I'm gonna fix that. There we go. All right, you want to move 30 feet back into the ship before the start of combat?
Yeah.
Okay, so alright, so Shug. It's 5, 10, well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Put you about right there.
Yeah. Go with that.
Alright, so start of the round, top of the round, with what?
Okay. I am spending my turn actively trying to figure out what's in the console.
Okay.
And I'd also like to figure out what else is live on the ship. So, quick technology check in the heat. Nope. I rolled garbage. And then Alexander is gonna tracker. I'm gonna end my turn. And then Alexander, I can't control Alexander. It's not Alexander's turn.
Oh, I'm gonna have to move.
Um,
I'm gonna have to move Alexander up to you. Where did Alexander go? There he is.
Right here.
There we go.
Yeah, I just can't control him for some reason.
Oh, there. Now it's his turn.
Or he doesn't have vision enabled. I can't see anything from it.
He should.
Oh,
Well, you can't see anything right now.
okay. I thought something grabbed Thule's ankle.
You see a zombie, or you see something grabbing Thule's ankle that's underneath vegetation. It has not emerged yet.
Okay, Alexander's gonna attack it.
Okay. It is in cover. Literally.
He is gonna move up to it and melee attack it
Okay.
with a vibro weapon. I rolled a nat 1. That ends my turn.
All right. Now, let's see.
Why does my character token say plus 10 feet?
All of them do.
He's probably plus 10 feet. That's
You guys are.
Oh,
different levels.
Yeah.
because we're at a higher elevation.
So
That makes sense. I
this
like
one's
that.
gonna stand up and spends half its movement standing up. What is its movement? Oh, 20 feet. So it's gonna move 10 feet. 5, 10. And that's gonna be it. And the next one is gonna do the same thing. It stands up, opens the door, moves 10. They really need an option where you can just like multi-enemies move. And the next one is this unseen enemy is going to appear outside. Shug, you should be able to. Nope, you moved inside. As it will move its full movement of 20 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20, and then it's going to dash towards the front of the ship. 5, 10, 15, 20. Next one is going to stand up and move. As all these... Oh, you will see this one. Your droid will see it as it appears. It moves 5, 10, 15, 20. And dashes to catch up to your droid as this large, vine-ish, snake-like ill creature just appears. And this will move towards the stairs. So many.
Hey, you did this, not us.
I know. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Of all the times he's had to just sit and listen to our bullshit, now he gets to take all this time for his thousands of characters he dropped on us.
Hey, never at any point have I said this is unfair.
All right, so this, you guys finally see this one happen. You see a suit of the Stormtrooper armor start standing up as the vines are snaking and slithering throughout the armor, tightening and constricting, acting as the muscle movements. Tisk, it is going to step up to you, and it is going to use half its movement to stand up and then just step 3 feet as it will make a attack with its arm.
Yep.
And it will make a melee attack.
Gonna be an AC 18.
That is going to be a 16 as the arm slams down on your armor. Doing no damage and glancing off of it. Tisk, however, it is your turn.
All right. Well, I will give what for back to it as I pull my chalk, go to trim the lawn, so to speak, for a 13 to hit.
13 does hit.
Oh, thank God.
Nice. Right?
For a big ol' 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. All right. You hit it with your shotgun, cutting into the armor, cutting through the vines as you hear the snapping of twigs and the breaking of just wood as you cut through it, and it looks hurt. Ish.
I need us to be level 5. Wait, this one attack per round as a fighter is fucking rough.
That's my bread
You'll
and
be
butter, man.
leaving us.
I can't move? Blocking me in? Like, is this
Yeah,
center
this-
console piece not traversable?
Let's see. Is it a wall? No, it should be. It's not a wall. You can hop over it. I'll say it's difficult terrain.
I'm just trying to jump like around this thing to like move.
Why is it saying
more towards
now
the
it's your
door.
turn? Why is it saying it wasn't your
Oh,
turn?
okay.
You should be able to move.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just trying to like shift, see if I can't get anything else kind of in view here, but I'm not at the end of my turn.
All right. Next up, bam. As these two are going to move forward, 5, 10. Go ahead and get them out of the way. Do them both at the same time. We're gonna go all the way down. Let's see. Can't just click and make it your turn. Okay. There we go. Shug, it's your turn.
Yeah. Okay, first, is there anything around me, anything that looks functional or looks like it still has power, or is this just, it's all dead?
Right now, everywhere where you are looks like it's mostly powered down. Being the closest and most exposed to the environment, the vegetation has kind of torn through this section of the ship.
Okay, and where did I see the others go? I see 2 doors here. Did I see them go through there?
You saw them go to the right here?
Over this way, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, I'd like to use my comlink and just say, okay, I only get 6 words.
If you're using your action, you
I'm
can
just
say
gonna
more.
say, I'm not using my action. I'm just gonna say something is attacking the ship. Help.
Help.
Help me. 6. Okay, and then I can see this thing.
Oh yeah, you can see it. You can see it.
5 feet away. Okay.
It is a massive, twisting, snake-like creature with leaves as almost a mane, a giant maw as this eel-like tendril of a vine is snaking its way into the ship.
I'm not equipped to deal with this motherfucking thing. Okay, it's blaster, I guess.
All right, Buzz Lightyear.
That's all I can do. I'm gonna shoot it and then I'm gonna fucking keep running. I'm like, something's attacking the ship! Help me! All right. I rolled a 21 to hit.
You hit.
You win. That's not terrible, to be honest.
I mean, I'm not getting my sneak attack or anything. 'Cause I'm alone. All right. So that's my turn. And then.
How many points of
my
damage?
turn. 5.
Better than nothing. Oh wait, that's the Shug droid. Nope.
Yes. So I don't have vision on him though. Like I can see him, but I cannot see anything around him.
Weird.
It's all-
He should. What's his
Sounds like the same thing that happened with Alexander.
Yeah. What is his vision range?
Where do I even find that?
I'm just gonna put 30 feet for now.
Yeah, probably 30.
There. Does that work?
Nope. Probably.
Oh.
Sorry, Forge is taking his time.
There we go. That should do it.
Unless-
Where's Alexander? There's Alexander. Let's see. Let's see if something happened. The same thing happened. Yep, same thing happened to Alexander. Turned off the vision enable. There we go. Fixed it.
Yes, there we go. Okay, great, thank you. Okay. So, is this thing a droid
It
yet, right?
slithered out and dashed towards you, and it is opening its maw like it's about to chomp down on your droid.
Okay. The droid is going to fly 30 feet straight up into the air. I don't know if that provokes attack of opportunity or not. It's attempting to fly up out of reach.
Attempting to fly up. So you're, okay. 30 feet straight up in the air?
Yeah.
Okay, technically.
So if it doesn't, it's up to you.
Oh, I'm gonna let it have an attack of opportunity. Let's see. That's a 2.
Okay. Okay, knock.
So it does the.
Okay, great. Yeah, really, like a really disgruntled, like.
Whoa,
And then it's gonna launch a
Yeah.
then it's gonna launch a detonator at the creature.
Okay.
So
So it's flying straight up and pooping out of net.
yes, exactly. Oh, so that's an 18.
18 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely hit.
It takes 1d6 fire damage. I don't know if that matters, but I hope it does. Okay, that's 6 points of fire damage.
Nice.
Does it seem to do anything extra or no? Or no?
Fire damage. And how much did you hit it?
6.
6. It does. You start seeing the limbs and everything start catching flames, as it does seem like it does a little bit more damage. Nope, that's healing. Nah.
Oh, I totally forgot to
The fire
finish
heals it.
my movement as Shug, by the way. I apologize. I would like to move towards this door here. Actually, no, I lied. I want to move towards this door. Can I? No, I can't still move myself.
Okay. So you want to move towards this door? 5, 10, 15, 20. Like that?
And then if I can open it, can I open it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fun. Okay. I don't go through that door. I
Would you like to
and
explain
then,
what you just saw?
I can. Do you want me to explain it for the
Yes,
viewers? Okay, so I open this door, and there are 3 zombies. Very friendly looking zombies in this room.
See,
All right, and then
this is the door that Tisk wants to. Find me that door.
This is everything I wanted this combat to be and more.
okay, and then having seen that, I shut the door, and then I want to go into this corner, and I want to take the hide action as a bonus action.
Okay.
I can't take cry as a bonus action, otherwise I would also.
Okay. All right.
We have a lot
You
of
can
free
hide.
action.
You can hide and.
Okay, that is my turn. My druid's turn. I'm done.
There we go. This one is going to stand up and move 5, 10. he should be able to see out there. And then he's going to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, and he moves to right there. As you, Thule, you see this one shambling towards you. And Thule, it is your turn.
So, seeing that, Thule is going to slide down 1 from where he is. Movement is set to combat turn, and it's not my turn. But it is my turn.
Hold on.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's your turn.
It says it is currently not my turn and won't let me move Foundries. I know that it tried to give me my turn and then activated a new, so I might have screwed the whole thing up. Now it says it's my turn. And I'm highlighted. Cool. Alright. So Thule's gonna slide down 1 and meet this guy head on. Alright, hold on. Series of events. So Thule hears Shug over comms, looks at Tisk and nods to him, lets out a primal roar, and then charges into the coming towards him.
Okay.
As bonus action, I will rage. It's up to Tisk on whether or not he cares about what the nod means, and I will attack recklessly and just charging into this guy.
Okay.
Is this nod something that I would like note or?
So Shug comes over our comm link and says, "We're being attacked. I need help." I look at you. I nod and take off.
Got it.
So from now on, because they're vine zombies, they're vine bees.
Vine bees. All right, bees. I did not hit them very hard. That's a 14 to hit.
You hit it.
Hey. Let's see. Where's my damage roller? So I need if they can be shocked, I need a DC or a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Which is a total of 8 kinetic damage and 1 shocking damage if they fail the saving throw.
Okay, they're not shocked. So how much kinetic damage in total?
Just 8.
8. All right, you slam this.
Well, hold on. That doesn't have my +2. It should be 10 because that doesn't have my +2 from rage.
That's more like it.
10 kinetic
I'm like,
damage.
oh, you do more damage than that. Yeah. You take a huge chunk out of the chest piece of this vine bee as it just caves in the stormtrooper armor. Like, this is Boba Fett and Mandalorian hitting these fucking like stormtroopers with the gaffy stick and just exploding. This Duracrete armor, which makes no sense. But you hit it, boom, doing a lot of damage. It did not shock him though, because he just happened to strangely move out of the way quick enough, even though he has a -1.
He's grounded. It's the vines. They ground him.
So, is that anything else from you, Thule?
Yeah. So using the momentum of that attack, Thule's going to continue running. So that's 10.
He gets an attack of opportunity against you.
30. Absolutely.
Does
with
a
advantage.
16 hit you? 16 hit you? Oh, 16 is the highest.
Oh yeah.
16 hits you?
Yeah, 16's gonna hit me. Yeah, I'm a big target. I'm easy to hit.
All right, you take. Where is that? You take 3 points of kinetic damage and give me a strength check.
Okay. Is it athletics?
Yeah, that's fine.
Goodness. Is almost as low as it could get. 11.
11.
+2 from rage, so 13.
13. Well, 13. No, you're able to snap as it hits you, and the clawed hand scrapes into your skin. You see the vine shoot out from its glove, the gaps in its glove and its armor, and start wrapping around your arm, attempt to grapple you. You do notice that as it does, thorns stick into your flesh, but you're able to pull away before they dig any deeper and cause any damage. But you do see a greenish-like fluid dripping from the thorns.
Gross. So there's action, bonus action, rage, movement. I'm good. Done.
Okay. On the lower levels, let's see. He pops up. Higher levels. There we go. This one's going to activate. He's going to move 5, 10 towards Tisk, and he is going to make an attack on Tisk. That is definitely gonna miss. I think a 9's gonna miss you, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you need like double that. So.
All right, this one's going to open up. 5, 10, 20. Gonna dash. Didn't mean to kill him.
No, it's okay. Let him die. If he dies, he dies.
He dies. This one's going to finally come out of the vegetation, the one that originally grabbed Thule's foot, and he's going to attack Alexander. And that is going to be a 17 to hit Alexander. Does a 17 hit Alexander, Gabe?
But you are.
Oh no.
Oh no, he waved a wire at us.
I unplugged it and plugged it back in again.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, 17 hits Alexander. His armor is 15.
You take a whopping 4 points of damage, but then I need a strength check from you.
Is it a check or a saving throw?
It's just a check. Not really a saving throw. It's just strength.
10.
10. The vines start wrapping around Alexander, and you are grappled.
Okay. Does the green fluid leak out?
Yep. You're a droid.
Yep, I am immune.
So,
If it is.
figured as much. But you are grappled. I wish this was an alphabetical order. I don't see why it's not, and it drives me crazy. Okay, I'm gonna put restrained. Fuck that. I couldn't find grappled. And finally, the last one is going to appear behind What, steps up behind him, and takes a swing at What. That is going to be a 21 to hit.
Pull the character sheet back up. Yeah, nothing I can do about that.
What is going to take 5 points of damage. I need a strength saving throw, sure.
Okay. -1, 7.
7. The vines wrap around you and grapple you to. As it hits you, the vines shoot out from the arms of the armor and wrap around you, grappling you as these needles jut into your flesh. You are going to take another 2 points of poison damage.
Okay.
As it does. Top of the round with What? Top of round 2.
4 points from 2. I have. That is removing right now. Well, I spend my turn screaming, Alexander! And I am going to attempt to break the grapple. So I'm going to spend my turn attempting to duck, dive, and dodge out with my action. I can't roll for shit now. I got that natural 20 straight out the gate.
20s are catching up with you guys.
So I'm going to attempt to break the grapple. I rolled a 10. What does it roll for its athletics check?
A 19.
Okay. And I send my bonus action. I look at Tisk. Oh, no, wait. Is this the one where you have to be able to... Yeah, I shout, Tisk! Oh! And you get a potent aptitude die, which is essentially a D4 on ability check, saving throw, attack roll, etc. Up to the next 10 minutes. That will end my turn. And then I will go to Alexander. And Alexander is going to, you can see right here.
Oh, he's grappled also.
Yeah. Just debating whether or not he's going to casually eat a grenade into the room or not.
Good luck, everybody else.
Yeah. What's the range on the grenades? 10 feet?
The radius, you mean?
Yeah. The radius.
5 feet, right?
No, my small ones are a 5-foot radius. The larger grenades are more than that.
Okay.
Frag grenade is then 10 feet. Yeah, 10 feet. 10 feet
right.
radius. Sorry.
Sweet. So Alexander, one of the heads turns and looks at Watt and blinks, and then the other one turns and looks at that head and goes. Bah, 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 bah. They turn back and have this conversation. The vine zombie is moving, and then they both turn slowly and look at it like it just interrupted a very important conversation. and the grenade launcher that is currently facing up fires, and it goes doo, 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 bouncing, ricocheting off the walls, and lands here, detonating, catching both of these zombies in its blast. And I need Tisk to tell me how grenades work. I believe they roll a dexterity saving throw now.
DC 14 dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, they get -1s. So that's gonna be a 12 and a 17.
All right,
So one saves and one does not. 2d10 kinetic damage.
Is it half on a save or nothing on a save?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half on save.
19.
Night.
Also, I think everybody. Thankfully, the windows look like they're already busted out. But there's this like concussive roll, and we're in the cockpit going pop, pop, with our ears ringing. That will end Alexander's turn. Oh, did that take them both out?
The explosion rips through them both. Vines and armor go flying everywhere as the vines that are wrapped around Alexander just shoot and dies.
Okay. Then Alexander, I hit end turn already, but he is going to move to right here.
Okay, I'll move him.
That is his turn.
Okay, and this zombie is
unknown
5,
NPC.
10, 15, 20. It's gonna dash 5, open the door, 15, 20, and it's gonna roll a perception check. It doesn't see a goddamn thing as it keeps going.
Hell,
And
they walked literally right in front of me.
It hears you whimpering and thinks it's one of the flowers.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40.
Bring it. Really comes stomping down the stairs.
All right, this one is going to
Get out.
slither
Stomp it out.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 as this ill creature starts slithering in. And you see it stop by the zombie and turn, Shug, and it nudges the zombie. And the zombie seems to listen to it. As it too will make a perception check and does not see a goddamn thing. And we are going to go to... as I will move them. Tisk, it is your turn.
So, as though a small echo from the larger frag grenade that was tossed, Tisk pulls a small charge off of his bandolier and chucks it just behind these two vine bees. And they need to make a also DC 14 dexterity saving throw. This is one of my explosive charges, so not as big of a boom, only a 530.
All right, where are you throwing this one?
Right here.
Okay.
So it's not going to hit anything else in the room but these two guys.
Okie dokie. And both of them need saving throws. That's a 2 and a -1.
Oh, is that a nat 1
Yes.
on one of those? Fantastic. For the first time, whichever one took the nat 1 takes max damage. So
yeah.
that one is going to take 10 points of kinetic damage. The other one I will roll for. The other one will take 7.
Okay, so one takes 10, one takes 7.
Yes. And look, I think it was this one. I was gonna say that one had already taken
The
chunk.
the one that you already took a chunk out of is decimated by this grenade.
Okay. I'm not liking the way this is working. Okay. I am going to. I look back. I see it like with Alexander now in the room with Watt. This one semi-charred. I'm trusting that they've got this handled for what's going on here. And I just say, going to help Shug. And I will use my second daring escape maneuver. I can expend 1 Spirit to die to take the disengage action as a bonus action on your turn until the end of this turn. So I am disengaging from this one and I am running out of the room. Totally run.
Oh, Come on now.
Down the stairs.
This one. Yeah. Oh, wait. Not letting me paying for some reason.
All right, I will do that then. So that's 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. And for better or for worse, I am going to action surge to dash 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm at the stairs at 20. I've got 10 more feet of movement. So where do I go from here?
It would have automatically taken you to the next level.
Oh, yep.
Weird.
You were under
Okay.
me.
It did. I had to like move myself again there before it actually like popped up.
Yeah, I've got the levels feature on there, so it should have just moved you.
Yeah, no, that's cool as hell. Cool. So I'm going to see. I've got that's my last 10 feet of movement. Okay. This is the first time I've actually done this, but I'm just going all out on this turn. So because I have so many different features about chucking grenades, I can chuck grenades as a reaction on my turn. So I am going to pull a frag grenade. And that bad boy is going to drop right about there.
All
so
right.
10-foot radius from that spot
Oh, shit.
should catch everything that's in this room.
Hold on. From this spot, 10 feet.
There, everything there is.
All right. And all of them get...
Oh, hold on. Well, hold on. That did not catch nearly as much. Like everything was within.
No, I got
two
10
blocks
feet.
at
Well,
that point.
10.6, but I'll count it as 10. You get 4.
Okay. Move it down a block then.
Okay. Oh, that's yours.
So on top of this guy.
You want to move it
If
down a
that's
block?
the radius that we're going with. Yeah.
Okay, basically you're...
Catch more that way.
Well, you're catching the same number. Because this guy's out of it, kind of. This guy.
Well, I wasn't catching either of these two.
No, you
Right?
weren't. You weren't.
Before?
Yeah. You're catching these 4.
Okay, I was basing it off of where the blue squares were.
No, I'm going
if
by
I'm
the
catching
circle.
all 4 of the if I'm catching all 4 of those, then yes, that's great.
If a good portion of the tokens in the circle, I'm counting it.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so first 2,
yeah,
that's going to be...
chucking
No.
a frag grenade out there.
Is it still dex saving throws?
Yes, DC 14 dexterity saving throw.
That's a negative. That's a 7 and an 8. That's a 6 and a 17.
Okay, so the 17 is going to take half. Everything else is going to take 11 points of kinetic damage.
Okay, 11 points of damage on these 3. Takes a good chunk of them down, and this one's going to take... We round up, right? So they're going to take 6 of 11.
It's usually round down, so
5. Okay, so this grenade goes off within this ship, shaking rust and limbs and vines falling down as the entire shipwreck shakes for the 3rd time as a 3rd grenade goes off.
I think he wants us to pay attention to how many times we make the grenades go off.
yeah, he's made this very clear whenever I do this inside of ships.
Yeah,
This thing is worse off than others we've been on.
I will
so.
say the last one was a very small charge. It was not a big.
Right.
This one was a full size grenade.
All right, so this vine bee is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20 and take a swing at Tisk. That is going to be a 12 to hit.
Hold on, why did my character get moved way down? That is not.
Oh,
Where you ended it all, you were up here.
I was up here.
yeah, I thought you moved down. Oh well.
Nope.
Well, okay, then he is not going to roll, and he is going to dash to close in with you, and that's going to be his action.
Cool.
All right, and this vine bee's turn is going to... How is he still invisible? He's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. And we're going to go by zombie side rules of where he decides to go after what or go after the noise. So he's going to go... Yep, he's going 5, 10, 15, 20, and he's going to dash towards the stairs. This one's going to move. This one's going to move. This one's going to move, and this one's going to move. And these 2 are going to move as they start coming into the room. And we're going to... Shug, it is your turn. As you see 2 more The other two that were in the room that went before you move up. Both of them not seeing you.
Interesting.
I just see you
Okay.
like you're Garfielding in the wall.
I'm humming my own theme music. Okay. I would like to go with my droid first, actually. Can I do that?
Yeah, of course. We've been doing that. So,
Yeah. Can you make
Hey.
my droid's turn?
well, what I'm gonna do is
They're supposed to,
What are you saying, Gabe?
they're supposed to activate on our initiative. It just
Yeah.
doesn't work in the ATT.
Found.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
Is this thing like still going after me, or what is it doing?
yeah. It's like snapping at you. It seems to have a very.
Can it reach me?
No, it's trying to go up. Let's see. What does it have? Reach. Constrict false appearance. 15-foot reach.
Okay. So if I'm 30 feet in the air, I don't think it should be able to reach me then. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So I'm going to move 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh my god, so many zombie friends. Okay.
Welcome to the room.
Yeah.
Actually, what's a good thing about
Where it
this?
happens.
If you are moving, you said 30 feet in the air, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah. So
You're above the
yeah,
ship.
Tell me where am I? Okay. Okay. Well, I don't want to do that. I want to fly into the ship. So
Okay, so you will have to go down and take some of your movement to go down.
that's fine. So I just want to go down out of the reach of this thing. So I want to move. So that's 10. That's 10 feet. So I move
And-
10 feet,
And then go
and
down.
then I want to go down. Yeah. How far do I have to go down to be able to see into the room?
Okay, so you went 10 feet. What's your movement? Your fly movement?
I have 30 feet.
30 feet. So you go down from 30 down to 10 foot.
That's how far I have to go down to get back into the room.
Yeah. Because the
All right, fuck that.
level the level you guys are on.
Fuck that. Leave me at 30 feet, and I will continue detonating this thing.
Okay.
All right. Let's see how I do here. All right. That is a dirty 20. 20 with some work done.
Okay.
To hit it with a detonator.
You do hit it.
Oh, losing my dice. That is 4 points of fire damage.
All right.
Okay. Oh, and I forgot I can fucking mark this guy. Okay. So yeah. So I'm gonna mark him with Ranger's Quarry, which is gonna let me do an additional 4. That is 3 points. That is. It doesn't say what type of damage, so I think it's just it augments the attack. So I think that is also fire damage.
Okay.
So that was 7 points of fire damage total.
So you did 8 plus 7, so 14.
No. Sorry. No. So the first one was 8, and then the second one would have been 6. I was giving you 7 was the total. So
Oh,
14
so-
total, I think, is what it did.
Okay. Confusing me. But
All right. Sorry,
I
that's
got
my fault.
it. I got it.
All right, and then okay, I ended my turn, but I need to be Shook's turn.
I got it. There you go.
Thank you. Okay. Am I able to move through the space of the zombie and into the room it just came out of?
You are technically small, and I believe you can move through an enemy space. You're tiny.
I am tiny.
I believe through D&D rules you can do that.
Okay. So, I am still technically hidden. So it's up to you if you need me to make another stealth check.
Oh, you're
or
gonna
if
have
you
to.
want.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make another stealth check if you're moving from your position.
I need to get the fuck out of here. Yes. Where do I want to go? All right. Here, let's do this. We'll go with the stealth check and see where we go from there. So that's a 19 on the die, and then I get +2, so 21.
21. All right. You believe you're hidden from the zombies.
Okay, great. I want to walk through the door that it just came through, so that I'm not having to open anything. Am I able to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 5, 10 points of movement there. And then, okay, can I get just like a general description of the room that I'm in? Is there anything that looks remotely useful in here? Anything specifically that I can explode in here, or rig to explode?
You see barrels here. This looks like it's an old droid bay, and you see that there are what could possibly be a fuel barrel.
This right closest to me is a fuel barrel.
Yeah, it could be.
Okay.
Well, being it's an Imperial ship and they do have Imperial fuel converters, it could be anything from liquid Tabana to some of the more potent stuff. And the fact that it's been here for a while, at least 2 months, it might be volatile.
Can I look on the barrel? Is there any type of marking or any indicator that says what it is?
It is covered up by vegetation.
Okay. How big is the barrel?
Crude oil sized barrel.
So me tipping this thing over is unlikely. All right. So that's 5, 10, 20. Okay. I'm gonna go 30, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash into this room. What is in this room?
More barrels. What looks to be a workshop of some type with two fuel barrels and 2 workbenches.
Okay. Is the vegetation as dense in here?
It's still pretty dense. You are on the ground floor.
I just want to see if am I able to identify what is in these barrels.
They are fuel. You can tell, but it does look like liquid
I get
Tabana,
that, but
which was a common fuel for
knowing
the
what I know
Empire.
That's fine. So knowing what I know about liquid Tabana, if I were to set a small explosive on this thing, what would the resulting explosion look like? Is it this the type of thing that's going to nuke the ship, or is this something that is being fairly localized?
It will burn incredibly hot, so it will be more of an incendiary explosion than a concussive one. So it might fill it might fill this chamber and possibly part of the next with fire.
Got it. Okay. So then I would like to take my action to use my Tinker's tools to create a small explosive.
Okay.
And so this is kind of on me for not having brought this up before. So Tinker's tools allow you to create tiny devices, and I can spend time making those things beforehand. So I guess if I haven't taken that time in game, I guess I don't have any of these devices, so maybe that's not something I can do then. That's kind of up to you if you would think I already have these on me.
I'll say during all the downtime you guys had in subspace and all the downtime you had on the ship, in a flashback, yeah, Shug might have stolen a detonator from Tisk and made something.
I don't even need a detonator for this. I just using my Tinker's tools, it lets me create a small explosion. So it doesn't deal damage, but it's an explosion, and so I want to use that as an ignition for one of these barrels. I'm not placing it on the barrel in front of me. I'm just basically prepping the device so that I can use it next turn.
I got you. I get what you're doing.
Okay, great. So that's my turn.
Okay, and we are going into more zombies as they're what the hell was that? Oh, I opened the door. As they're gonna leap across, and you are
very agile zombies.
As they used all their movement to get across that small gap, you see 2 of them, or 1 of them, sorry, raises a blaster.
The fuck?
And takes a shaky aim.
And don't worry, they can't hit anything when they're alive, so surely when they're dead, they can't hit.
No, now they're going to be expert marksmen.
Ready to crack jocks now.
Does a 15 hit you, Tisk?
It does not.
Alright, so you see as a shaky-armed Vineby points a stormtrooper blaster at you, pulls the trigger, almost blowing itself back as a blaster bolt smacks into the wall behind you.
As a blaster bolt shows up out of nowhere, there is just a hissing of as I duck down out of the way.
Thule!
Alright, yeah, so Thule is going to take a leap off these stairs and land right here, and deals kinetic damage to everything with feet of him as he uses.
What does he use? He froze. The suspense is killing me.
Alright, I'm gonna try to look that up real quick. And I was frozen at the whole time anyway, so none of it makes sense. Okay, so I dive into the fray. I land there from a leap, and that is Fearnox Instinct, which allows me to deal kinetic damage to everything in 5 feet where I land.
Would it help if you turned your camera off?
I don't know. But that's 4. So, yeah, 4 points of damage to both of those guys.
Okay, 4 points of damage. Each of them had 2 hit points left, so you land each foot.
Reset everything.
You land each foot landing on each of these stormtrooper zombies and crush them like beer cans as both of them take 4 points of damage and are smushed. Nope.
Done got squished.
Going to continue forward. Well, maybe.
I had to switch it back to you.
Okay. Well,
Where
still doesn't like that.
Where are you moving to? Here?
Let me redo Foundry again. Trying to move in between the nearest 2 stormtroopers. Yeah, right there. Perfect. And we're going to smash this one on my character's right from the direction I was facing. Running that way. Smashing. A 15 to hit.
Definitely hits.
And I need a DC 11 dex save to be shocked.
That is a 5.
Alright, so they are shocked. They take 12 points of kinetic damage and 3 points of electric damage.
What, both of them?
No, the one I attacked, this one.
Okay, it had 2 hit points left. It is dead.
Yeah, it's very smushed.
Yep.
Alright. And let's see this. So jumped there. I'm gonna finish my movement coming around that guy and putting myself in the midst of all of this. And that ends my...
Alright. So this one's turn is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. It is going to dash. This is going to be difficult terrain. Moving to here. The next zombie is going to be here. It's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. And it's going to be its full movement. It's going to take a swing at Thule. That is definitely probably going to miss at a 9.
Yeah, that misses.
Okay.
Alright, hits the blubber and bounces off.
Alright, this zombie here. Which one is it? This one is going to step up. And it's going to take another swing at Alexander. That is going to be a 21 to hit.
Nothing I can do about that. Yep.
It's going to be 6 points of kinetic damage
Okay.
and strength saving throw.
Yep, 9.
9. He is restrained again, or well, grappled, because there's no grapple on here. Yeah. The only thing I can do is restrained.
You got it.
All right, and the next zombie, ground level zombie, is going to move 5, 10, move right there. It's going to take a swing at Thule and miss with an 8.
That'll miss.
And the last zombie of the round is going to take a swing. Has Watt grappled. Is going to constrict Watt, and you are going to take 6 points of kinetic damage as you are being squeezed by these vines.
You got it.
Oh, poison damage too, and 2 points of poison damage.
Got it.
All right, it is now 9:30, top of round 3. We're going to call it here, and we'll pick up here next week at the top of round 3 with Watt, as you guys are fighting a horde of vine bees on the planet of Canary. So,
What could possibly go wrong?
let's change back to softer, more calming music as we roll off for accolades.
Oh, you bastard.
Thule, Shug, Alexander, or Watt, and then Tisk. Thule, Shug, Watt, Tisk.
All right, Thule.
Well, Bill, thanks to you for creating this hellscape. It looked super nice and friendly, and Thule was going to get a pet, and then suddenly everything wants to eat us, including the things that have already been eaten. So that's cute. I think in terms of player accolades, I think, no, if this counts, it's kind of a luck of the dice, but Watt and Tisk noticing that the nature wasn't really nature and the way you all played that, as to not necessarily just say like, hey, nature's not nature, but experimenting as we explored from the ship. I thought that was handled well. It led to the hellscape well.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Awesome. And
Chuck.
Chuck's next.
Okay. Yeah, Bill, this was an interesting puzzle. And you took, we've got two pretty like tech-based characters that are plopped into this wilderness world. So like, I definitely felt out of my element and like, what the fuck is going on here? And so that was a really interesting reveal, and not one that I was expecting. Fucking zombies. It's good. I'm interested to see where this goes. Player accolades. I'm gonna give mine to Sean for the goofy moment we had at the ramp of the ship where you're like, "Find me something to pet. I like bunnies. Bunnies look cute."
Absolutely.
That was goofy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And not even more to the hellscape. Thule was excited about a cute, fluffy thing. Got fair plants.
And next.
So, Bill, I'd like to give you props for the nope shrubbery.
The nope shrubbery.
I love corrupted nature, and I really like how you've done this, and like it harkens back to like 5 or 6 different comic storylines with zombie troopers or Imperial science experiments.
Yeah,
I just love the nods.
I had to throw in the one shooting the blaster for Death Troopers.
Yeah, absolutely. I just love the nods, man. So much. Like, you make this game super accessible for Sean, who's relatively new to all the lore, and also still finding ways to thread things in that are just a ton of fun from somebody who's been immersed in the lore like you have. Also, this map is dope. Multi-level is phenomenal.
Yeah, I love it.
For a player accolade, I want to lean on Thule here, making as much noise as you possibly could. Like, you went from, I came here for a pet, but I'll settle for prey. That line just was beautiful. And it was this beautiful Eeyore moment of like, all right, well, time for me to murder everything. I'm gonna make as much noise as possible, so whatever needs to be murdered comes to me. I love how you ran with that narratively and mechanically in the game.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, that's it for me. On to Tisk.
Hey, Tisk.
I'm gonna jump on the Thule. I'm gonna jump on the Thule train here tonight for breathe, little man. It just cracked me up, man.
The Thule train.
I'll share that with Watt a little bit for what I had, because that's also along the lines of what I had written down for Watt. But the breathe, little man from Thule and Baby Bane Watt was my favorite. It was good. No, I liked the like how Watt decided that this mask was the thing that like addressed his anxiety enough to step back outside of the ship. It was an interesting little moment there. And Bill, I've been reading entirely too many children's books, and everything about this is when the giving tree has finally been pushed too far. So
I did.
The baking tree.
When the giving tree starts throwing limbs.
Yeah, man. So the mimicry from Flora was a cool touch that I was not expecting for kind of how this all went down. Like, thinking of that ecologically, of like what that means across literally this entire planet is terrifying. So yeah, props, man.
Awesome.
To the Thule train.
Well, thank you all for the nods to. I'm always gracious for the accolades towards me. So I will go around. Tisk. Tisk's reaction to once you were in the element and you had the sniper rifle out, I feel like Tisk is like, I'm home. Like, you know, you're in the woods, you're hunting, you were just happy-go-lucky. And it's like that was really awesome. I really enjoyed that. It was a little thing, but the addressing the droid and show me when he showed the skull and like took you guys to where honestly the first sign that something wasn't right, that you were hearing this creature that was actually dead near the plant life, as I described. You know, I did describe the vines running through the skeletal system and everything like that. But yeah, that nod, that reaction from Watt of, you know, show me. I really enjoyed that.
Thank y'all.
Thule, the whole thing about the pet was awesome. You making yourself loud on purpose to draw attention away from the one stealthing, I did appreciate that. I thought that was like really awesome. And just Thule going ham on, I gotta say, cool factor, you crushing 2 of them with your feet. Like, come on, that was awesome. I do.
Got serial crushed by a huge freaking whale.
You did. And of everything, Shug, what I wanted from this, above all else, above the Star Wars, above everything, I wanted the zombie movie feel. And you hiding in a corner up near the roof with the zombies walking past you and all of them losing their perception, including the giant vine creature, was absolutely zombie movie. That was zombie movie like chef's kiss to me. That was amazing.
I was feeling it. I was like, man, I really want to attack these guys, but I would be fucking dead.
So this,
really glad I'm the rogue.
the when I say this combat was everything I wanted and more, it's like very much what Gabe said. It's an homage to the undead Star Wars moments. I like doing undead-isk because technically these aren't undead; these are living plants inside armor. I would like to say that the mimicry plants were something I came up with, but it's actually from an obscure horror film called The Ruins, where it was about carnivorous plants, and they kept hearing a cell phone go off, and when they went into the ruins, they found a broken cell phone, and it was the plants mimicking it to get them into the ruins.
Yeah.
So,
love it.
I would like to say I came up with that, but nope, it's from an obscure horror film. Credit where it's due, even stolen credit, but it's completely awesome. Everything I wanted to be. I hope you guys had a blast with it and being able to fight zombies in the Star Wars universe. But honestly, Shug, did you get you got inspiration here recently, didn't you?
I think I got it last week. I can't remember.
Yeah. Then
You got it last week and gave it to me.
Yep. Thule, I will have to give it to you because I greatly enjoyed the crushing of the two zombies with your feet. If you already have one, feel free to pass it off. If you do not, feel free to keep it, and you get the privilege of naming this week's episode.
So I'm gonna pass mine along to Watt for the faux panic or faux asphyxiation and panic attack, and then cleverly concealing the lack of nature in your initial roll that I kind of shouted out earlier. So there you go, Gabe. And for the title, let's go from pet to prey.
Right. From pet to prey. All right. Thank you guys so much for playing in my crazy little universe, or our crazy little universe tonight, as we are playing Star Wars. And those of you that listen, I hope you're enjoying this podcast as well. I am Al with Book of the Dead, here with the Forever DMs, and as we like to say here with the Forever DMs, practice kindness. It is a free action, and we will see you guys in the universe. I want to say see you guys in the black, but see you guys in the universe later.